and welcome back to Grim Dawn. That's right. We are continuing our quest to rid the world of both the Ethereals and Cthulhu. And let me tell you, it's a struggle. We are definitely riding the struggle bus. But we're also doing pretty good, I would say. We finally... Let's turn on... yeah, there we go. Turn on Mordraguns. Mogdraguns. Packed. Well, let's head back out. Yeah, we did pretty good last time. Made a lot of progress. Thing is, we did break, like, a good chunk of quests because we explored too quickly. We were just too good. Just too damn good. So, a bunch of quests kind of borked on themselves, and we gotta figure out where those quests might be, because I'd like to finish them and get them off my queue list over here, if possible. So here we are. Last time, we killed a lot of people. I can't even truly remember what everything was that we killed. But I know we killed the last bastion holding back the tides for the Black Legion to get back towards the Necropolis, which is where everything bad's happening. In a... it wasn't a Blade of Cthulhu. It was like an Eye of Cthulhu. Cthon. Sorry, Cthulhu is World of Warcraft, and that's just what I default to. And he turned into a really nice tentacle monster that looked like he'd give everyone that met him a great time. But we slaughtered him. So, that's that. And Homestead is a lot more secure now. We were told that this monster would be in the Jagged Wood. No, I'm kidding. He's in the Shaded Basin, which is this way. Old Bloodbriar. I remember now. Good old Bloodbriar. Other than that, our electricity build is still shit. Because I am very inexperienced at ARPGs, so we're working on it. We spec'd early on into Poison just to have this AoE Poison Spines that, in general, has really helped us out with AoE since we're playing a two-handed melee build that is less than perfect, I'll tell you. But it's a lot of fun. It's a little more challenging, I think, than other classes. Others may disagree. We output a lot of single target damage, but I mean, if you can't handle mobs, it's really tough. So we're working on that currently. Anyways, we're back to looking for Old Bloodbriar. Old Bloodbriar hopefully being either in the cave that's upcoming, where we found the spider, or around here somewhere? I don't know, really. I'm wondering if these quests are still borked even after we restarted. That's a question. That was earth-shakingly large. Terror, horror. Is there enemies in here, or is that just me? Robles. Anyways, let's look in this cave, see if we can find Mr. Bloodbriar himself. My guess is no. Because I haven't found a star marked on the map, which would tell me, hey, I'm right here, numbnuts. Like I usually would with a quest. Okay, they all fall very, very slowly. But I could be wrong. You never know. Certainly are a lot of goddamn spiders, I'll tell you that much. Thankfully, spiders have pretty low health, so the amount of damage they output is kind of pales in comparison to what we can do. Oh god, we summoned the Gloomweaver again. That's my bad. Let's just kill the Gloomweaver again. It's no big deal. Yeah, okay. We did that on purpose, for sure. Maleficus. You don't say? We already did that, right? Yep. We also got through all of our devotions to get to the Kraken. Who, let me tell you, absolute delight. Me and Kraken get on real well. We buffed our damage by near like 120%. Got an extra attack speed. All in all, it's quite delectable. Shaleb, the darkness. Not to be confused with Shelob, the spooky. Oh, thank you for the blueprint, and thank you for the rare featsies. Anyways, so I thought we'd start off the stream today with just some questing, just some basic stuff, and then we'd go into the cracking it up. I intend to crack everyone up. Hi Soap, how you doing today? Yeah, thought we'd quest up and then go towards the... Oh.
Can't do that yet.
Nope, that's not who I thought it was. I thought that was the guy we were looking for. Feels bad. Anything good? No. Womp womp. Go past the gate, basically. But man, I am convinced Old Bloodbriar and the rest of these quests, I just borked somehow. Maybe not, but we've explored pretty much all of this, and we have not found a single star that would promote a boss. Or at least a quest. Which is fine. We need to go this way anyways to get to Tyrant's Hold. But it is odd. There's either some secret I'm missing, I'm really dumb, or it's just not working. I'm leaning towards one of the first two, just because I know myself really well. And I miss some obvious stuff. If anyone ever watches me play puzzle games on stream, they must be a masochist. Because it's ugly. It's real bad. There are no redeeming qualities to my puzzle solving. It's mostly brute force, occasional genius, with large bouts of just incompetence.
That skill's not ready.
Dang it. Stop giving off enemies that aren't actually what I need. I get so excited when I see the stars. Such a cruel game. So cruel. Well, at least we're getting a little rep with the homestead. Vital lessons, get our fortitude back. Let's keep on heading towards the hold. Who do we have to clear there? Bloodfeast the Ruthless. Just another A+ name, by the way.
That skill's not ready.
I think also with our next skills, we're going to mostly prioritize just getting levels into our Shaman to get up to level 50. And probably Soldier as well. If I'm being completely honest, we need it in both. Just for the stat boosts, the resistances, whatever else it gives you. And the main part of my build here is... one of the exclusive skills in the Shaman tree that gives all of my attacks electricity, which will match up really well with the savagery we've got building up currently. Built up to max, even. Built us global emblem. I'm assuming he is, oh, we gotta go the other way. We gotta go under. Damn, Cracking Up was a great title, and I missed it. That is a shame. You can't win them all. Findings of Bismeal and Chains of Oleron, both cool sounding names of things and people I do not know. Alright, I'm gonna guess Mr. not Bloodbar, Blood Feast is just hanging out in here. Looks like there's a lot of Grobles, so I would put that at a very likely possibility. That's a lot of people. Let's just toss some thorns here and wade into it, have a good old time.
That skill's not ready.
You know, I'm all for interior decorating, but I'm gonna just guess that these are definitely spikes. Should we walk on them just to check? Oh, there they are. They popped up. You know, they tried. They didn't even cover them up. Okay, they didn't try. That was probably the worst... the worst trap I've encountered in a while. That was one of those where it's like, this isn't my job. And they like got a contractor to, as they were building the castle. Hey pirate, how's it going? As they were building the castle, they're like, hey, could you just do a trap for us too? It's free, right? They're like, this isn't my job. So they just put some spikes in there. Yep. Okay. I was hoping the spikes did damage, but they don't do much. Pirate, how's your day going? It's good to see you. Drop this totem down, heal the heck up, have a good old time. Alright, there we go. Oh, Blood Feast. Where are you hiding your probably very rotund belly? Whoop. I don't even know how this guy died. Ooh, the Journal of Duke Cavanel. All about that deep, dirty lore. Also about anything green or blue.
Skill's not ready.
Good. Went to grandparents for dinner at the pub. Sounds nice. I mean, obviously pubs have various qualities, but, you know, they're usually pretty cozy. Always like going to them. Alright. This makes no sense. I've been ordered to dismiss my army without pay. Alright, this is a continuation of why the heck Tyrant's Hold got frickin' abandoned. Furthermore, they have given my men their weapons and armor as final payment. What are they thinking? This order can only result in anarchy. Half these men will become bandits or worse. If dismissed without pay, they won't have a second thought about turning their blade against the Empire. Without this garrison, the Grobles will reclaim this area unchallenged. The road from Darkvale to Devil's Crossing will become impassable. We've been holding this fort since the fall of the Drangul savages, but they keep pressing to take it back. I've requested more men and weapons from Erlan, and this is the response I get in return? Madness! I have half a mind to ignore this decree, and if my wife and son were here with me, I would. On further reflection, these men might also turn against me. Not that I feel I have mistreated them, but they could also easily view me as part of the aristocracy that has put them in this predicament. So, yeah, the Ethereals possessed people up high up in the hierarchy and decided, let's do everything we can to just F things up. And that also leads to the Chthonian cultists basically having free reign to prey upon... I'm wondering if they're related or if they're not. Because we've obviously seen them fighting against each other, so they have opposite... Well, I don't know if it's opposite goals. They want to destroy the world, it seems like, either or. But the Ethereals want to do it by taking over, and the Chthonians want to do it by literally killing everything so that all the blood goes back to Chthon. Which is a really nice sentiment, you gotta admit. But I wonder which went first. Did this... I feel like the Ethereals were playing this for a lot longer, and the Chthonians just kind of showed up. I'm like, hello. Thanks for paving the way for us. Okay, that's good. Where does this go? Well, one sec. Crunch. Nice. We're just gonna sell it, but ooh, that badge might be good. We'll check it later. Ah, whatever. Where's this go? What? Excuse me? Can I go back? Do I have to go all the... Come on! That's a one-way... Oh, that just feels bad. That's a long way away, too. What the heck? Who designed that exit? That's just cruel. Gotta go all the way back around. Oh boy. That's obnoxious. Because that really wasn't my choice. Oh well, let's keep on looking for Mr. Bloodfeast. Maybe he's just hanging out in one of the courtyards and we don't have to explore that area, but I feel like he's definitely in that arena. And we're just missing him somehow. That exit was a dirty trick. Every other exit in this game has been two ways. You go, and then a pack. You can go back by clicking on it again. Not this one. Just spits you out half a mile away. Ah well. Not much we can do about it. Except for complain, which I'm really good at. High level of skill that I've gotten at. If I were a character creation and sass was a stat, it would be my max stat that I shouldn't have maxed, but I did anyways against pretty much everyone's good guidance. Like being a barbarian and dumping all of your stats into wisdom. Good luck. You're a glass cannon.
Skill's not ready.
But at least you're wise enough to realize it. Alright, Mr. Bloodfeast, are you hanging out here? Nope. There's another not old Bloodbriar that taunts me instead. Okay, Mr. Witch Doctor, let's calm down. More rep. Mutated scales. Cool, cool. Got the restored shrine in memory of Go-Go. These must be like backers and stuff. Alright, no, I guess we're going back. Smartest idea barbarians ever had. I've seen systems where if a barbarian says something that's just a little too smart, well, not necessarily just a barbarian, but anyone with like low intelligence or wisdom says something too smart and they take a little psychic damage because their brain works too hard and it like overheats. That's one of my favorite stupid things in D&D ever. But there's something nice and simple about just creating a guy and you're like, this guy just likes smashing things. Don't need to worry about it too much. It's really nice sometimes. People point, you smash. Nothing else matters. Bloodfeast isn't hiding out behind here, is he? That would be awkward. Just a Drangul. Alright, let's keep on searching because that exit was a goddamn fake. And I'm unhappy about it. Oh, got it. I broke it. We're back. At least we cleared this out and they haven't, like, respawned anything here yet. So it's mostly just a relaxing time. Okay. Just a leisurely dungeon crawl in the mid-afternoon.
That skill's not ready.
think we're making our way forward here. Yeah, this looks good. I think we're gonna have to go this upper right corner. Just don't take the frickin' exit like I did last time. We'll be fine. The ambient dungeon noises, while they might not make sense in terms of where we are, it's still real spooky. I don't like hearing the growl of what could be a dragon, even though I know there's no dragon here, probably. Please. Alright, we are continuing our trek. Yep, that's exactly where we thought it was going to be. With a shortcut and everything. Ooh, he looks fun. Whoops. I can afford to do that because this guy's not that tough. There we go. The Farmstead Liberator. Epic two-handed axe. Whoo! Ooh. Plus 1,164 damage per second if equipped. 10% armor piercing, same amount of attacks per second. A little less physical damage baseline. 225 bleeding damage over 3 seconds. Plus 11% crit. Plus 39% physical damage. Plus 106 bleeding damage. And then 23% to our bleeding resistance. And plus 3 to blade arc, which we're actually about to get on our next level up. We are gonna use that. And we are gonna enjoy the shit out of it. Oh, that is a great drop. Prismatic Eviscerator. Whoa! Okay, never mind. These are both level 40 things, but still. This one is plus 2,000 damage per second if equipped. 10% chance of 330 burn damage, 405 frost burn, 324 electrocute damage over 3 seconds. Gives fire, cold, and lightning damage, extra attacks per second, plus 136 elemental damage, which is what we're looking for, and attack speed and casting speed. I've never dropped something I liked so much so quickly. Using the Empowered Eviscerator for your cold lightning build. It does look really good. This prismatic thing looks real goofy, and a lot of the damage types just aren't mine, but it still seems like a lot of fun to use, so we might. We'll keep an eye on both of them for now. Old Blood Deathmark, camp. Camp's right this way. We killed him, boss. We got him. It's elemental. This is true. And we are elemental. One would say it's elementary that we use it. Those people would kill me for making that joke. But it was worth it in the end. Flight elemental is 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Hello there. Blood Feast is dead. Extra rep and an ancient heart. Thanks. Farewell. Okie dokie. But elemental percent gives 100% boost to all 3 damage types, elemental 121%. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're using that. We're using the shit out of it, and no one can tell me otherwise. We got, like, we're basically level 39, so we got 1 level to go. Let's continue questing. Let's go back to the Blood Grove and see if Gryver's Mill is unborked. Trying to use flat elemental as a source for your damage, you'd only have 1/3. Ah, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Seeing this in the dark has thrown me off a lot. Let's hope Gryver's Mill is not screwed up anymore. So that Eviscerator doesn't look great, but in actuality works hell well with any elemental builds. Low leveling. Good to know. We've got 1 more level before we can touch either of them. Oh god, that was creepy. No thanks for the whispers there, friendo. Okay, so there's people to kill, but where are the actual people to kill? Because I have to clear out Greiber's Mill, and it says 0 of 18. So what's the 18? I don't know. I do not know. This is the village that I'm going to, right? So if I go a little bit north, it'll drop me in the village.
Skill's not ready.
Man, I get the feeling like these quests are just not feeling it.
Can't do that yet.
Because I am not seeing any stars at all. I'm not seeing any progress on it either. It's so odd. Like, just says clear it out. So we kill things and then nothing shows up. It's the same thing with this Bloodbriar in the Shadow or Sheeted Basin. It's just there, but not there. You can't convince me that... Oh, okay, here we are. There we go. It's here. It's not broken anymore. At least this one isn't. Thank goodness. Scorpion Sting reached level 11. Cool. Neat. I'll stop complaining because we found it. Harbinger, rest in peace. 15 of 18. 16 of 18. 18 of 18. Oh, we did it! Yay! Alright, that's one. The other one was the fort that we went to the end and there wasn't a boss. Over here. Gotta kill the religious zealot group whose name is still gonna escape me because I didn't pay much attention to it. These guys are all waiting for me to attack the fort. Or already attacking. Makes sense.
Skill's not ready.
Okay, well, none of this was happening last time, so that's probably a good sign. Boss was to the room to the left. It's fort next to the Pine Barrows.
That skill's not ready.
Oh. So you open the door, there's the exit and room to the left for the boss.
That skill's not ready.
I see. We'll go back then. We'll finish it up. Glad to know it's there, and glad that quest popped, which means the reset from Tuesday to today worked. And we can actually clear out this quest log. And level a little bit easier. Squish.
That skill's not ready.
To the innards. If I remember correctly, the fort isn't even that big either. Harness of the Arcane Blaze. It's a cool sounding name. And fantasy, like, equipment has some of the coolest names. All the way to, like, the iconic Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. I don't know, you can just kind of jumble up a bunch of cool sounding words, and it ends up working just because you're in like high fantasy. Like, I can see that that would be named that.
That skill's not ready.
Like the empowered dead beater. I mean, I like that name. But I'm very immature.
Skill's not ready.
Purple name, no star boss. That's incredible. Yeah. I figured we'd go here since we were close by.
Skill's not ready.
Sister Bravna, the Skybreaker. That seems about right. Let me just squish you. Alright, Minhere's Will just worked out. Thank you, Minhere's Will. There we go. Enemy boss killed. Blah, 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 blah. I'm assuming that was her. No, it was not. Ashes. Ashes. We all fall down. That seemed like it was it. Because it said boss killed. But let's continue, shall we?
Skill's not ready.
Because it looks like we got more to kill. Not like this. Yeah, that's the area boss. And where are the ashes? Are they in a box? Did I miss a wall, perchance? So that's there. That's there. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's another one. Nothing, though. And we've explored it all. Ugh. I just must be in the wrong place or something. Because I think we've slaughtered everything in this entire fort. It's real silent. And a little spooky. Like we killed her. I don't know. Oops, click that one again. That's my bad. And I can't click anywhere. We'll just stay in this transition forever. We'll just look at this cool dude. Alright, there we go. Where would the ashes be then if they weren't in Fort Heron? Heron. Do 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 do. Allies amongst the ashes, small act 3 quests, choose between that. Side with the order, blah 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 blah. Side with the order Dust Vigil, you go here, order the Dust Vigil, blah 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 blah. The Sacred Ashes. Oh, this is a different gate. This is a different fort. We're looking for Fort Icon. Alright, I'm putting my stupid level at a solid 8 right now. But you said that let's see, Pine Barrens, there's a fort. It's in the fort next to the Pine Barrows. If you're talking about Bloodbriar. Were you talking about Bloodbriar? No, you were talking about Don't Stare Yourself Short. It's at least an 8.1 out of 10. I appreciate it. You weren't talking about Bloodbriar. You were talking about Blood Feast, which we already found. He was right to the next exit. So where in the hell would Bloodbriar be? You know what? I don't care. I don't care. No, I do care. Where the heck is old Bloodbriar? Come out and face me, you absolute fuck. Blah, 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 blah. Shaded Basin. It can be found in a cave located in the Shaded Basin. It has an unmarked entrance with multiple spawn points. Oh my god. I am salt. Unmarked entrance, and it can spawn in... Oh... Killing me, game. Killing me. I'm expected to actually look for things and not have them just pointed out to me. What kind of shit is that? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Jagged Waste. And now the Shaded Basin. Right? Am I crazy? I am crazy. Oh wait, no, wait. No, this is the right way. Not crazy. If I am, I'm only a little bit. I will finish these quests. They're really obnoxious because they're there. And I want them not to be there. And a stupid name like Old Bloodbriar, he needs to go. Oh god, maybe I am in the wrong place. I am, aren't I? God damn it. Oh, stop chasing me. I already feel stupid. Area I just circled with the mouse. Ah, not on the map. Okay, there's multiple spawn points. It can be one of many places. Because why not? It's right there, right in front of me the whole time. Why wouldn't it be? Of course it would be. Just end me now. This questing has just been a bad time. It's all on me. It's all on me, guys. Alright, I'm here to kill a guy with a stupid name. Which one of you chuckleheads is named Ol' Bloodbriar? That's the nincompoop right there, eh? Nope, it's not. That man's name is Corplax the Overgrown. Corplax. Another fantasy name that feels like a monkey just headbutted a keyboard and they went with it. There's Old Bloodbriar. Good to see you, buddy. I've been looking for you for, unfortunately, way too long. There we go. Ironbark is frozen. That's fine. Don't really care. You're dead too. Life is good. Let's hit all this stuff and call it a day. Okay. Hollowed ground. Ba-ba-ba. Wow, 70 iron bits. It's my lucky day. Flame brand. We're selling it, but it sounds cool. And then that spits out in the Forgotten Depths, because, yeah, of course it does. Alright, let's go back to Mr. Goober here. Finish this quest. More rep, more iron. Glad I could help. Now let's go to Homestead. Finish that quest off. I don't even know who it was. Over here, I guess. There you are. Hey, Sergeant. 3 scrap, more rep. Life is good. Still looking for insignias from Black Legion soldiers in the Blood Grove. We found a total of 1 of them. Which unfortunately is not 5. That's not what I meant to click. And it's about time to sort our inventory out, I think. Alright, let's go see the Quartermaster. We're level 39, so we still... Come on. Stop it. Can't get our cool swords yet. We'll have to store them away just for a little bit.
No questions asked.
That's pretty cool, too. Anyways. Toss that ancient heart on. Not hard on, but heart on.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Never mind. Alright, let's sell a bunch of our garbage we don't need. This gives Ice Spike. Required player levels 46. Okay, we're not using that anytime soon. This armor gives 9% to all damage. Nah, we like the electrocute damage a lot. Let's fire and chaos damage. Nah. Eh. We'll leave that there for now. Runestone gives elemental damage, so we'll keep that until we can make it. That armor pierce is pretty nice. Let's fire and chaos damage. Physical and eternal trauma damage. Plus physique, plus 4% physique, plus 5% experience earned. And then cold, acid, and poison resistance. Alright, selling that. We are maybe selling that? Oh god, no. No, we are not selling that. But I love plus 15% lightning damage, but having plus 40% physical damage in Blitz and Blindside. And that armor is almost double. No, we're using that. We will like it. Oops, not that one. Give me that back. Oh, level 47. We're not gonna use that for a while. Bop, bop, bop. Apothecary's Touch. We'll save that because it's part of a set. Cold, acid, no. Flame Brand, cool, but no. Seraphim Gloves, they're somehow less of a thing. It's honestly incredible. Armor is less. Gives fire damage. Ring, poison damage, no. Sure. Yeah, we'll save these. Rare offhand, that's gone. Fire, cold, lightning, burn. That's kind of good if we're going to use that with something like the prismatic, which throws all 3 on there, honestly. But plus 6% to all. Extra health. Nah, I like the extra health more. This gives more, but we're just gonna sell out for this anyways, so alright, I'm gonna do good with that.
Got something you need stash?
Stashing that, reading that, and let's pull out Mr. Prismatic Eviscerator. Ah, Farmstead Liberator, you were so close to being used, but unfortunately the honor goes to someone else. We hit level 40, we're equipping that, we're equipping this. Might equip this, but... well, yeah, no, I think we will. The stuff we get on our current one isn't that crazy. And bumping up our armor by 100 is pretty good. This gives extra lightning and electrocute damage as an amulet, which is pretty good. That gives Death Ward, which defies death. Just sounds cool. I don't think it does enough to justify it. Face Guard of Perdition. Nah. Alright. We got our stuff that we're going to use when we level up. We are now going to go to an actual, I know it, quest. Crazy stuff. It's Fort Heron. We're looking for Fort Icon. Alright. To the actual quest. Let us go. Just you wait till I hit level 40.
Skills not ready.
Just you wait till I get a compass and can figure out my own directions. Then you'll really be in trouble, mister.
Skills not ready.
Okay.
Skills not ready.
Alright. What did that say? Sky Clan? Got a Sky Clan. What can they do? Fly?
Can't do that yet.
Man, if they have airships, that would be real neat. That's about as steampunky as you can get. And if you're going like fantasy Victorian, that's something I think is real cool. So the ethereals and these possessed. Okay, stop. Your blood mist now. Congrats. Where is this gonna go? You know, this is probably just gonna go back to. This is probably where we came from. Fort entrance. Yeah, no. Okay. I'm remembering now. We had been here before. We just wanted to unlock the warp gate so we didn't have to do all of the fort again. And that's where we met Tentacle Face and Tentacle Bod in general.
Skills not ready.
He was a delight. Right, okay. So then we go this way. Yeah, that's good.
Skills not ready.
Making our way through the mountains. Eventually. This might not have anything. Okay. I was hoping there'd be like a chest. I was wrong. The only chest here is mine.
Do that.
Every ARPG needs a tentacle hentai boss? Well, yeah. If you don't have it, then you're nothing. If it doesn't fit, you better damn well make it fit. Otherwise, you're just never going to be successful. How else would the Western style gameplay appease the Eastern? I don't know.
Skills not ready.
I do not know.
Can't do that.
Okay. Assume we want to make it down the mountain at some point. Okay, cool. No, that's fine. I haven't played PoE yet. but I bet it's there somewhere. If you don't have a guy that would make Cthulhu's beard blush,
I can't do that yet.
what's the point? Nothing major here. And I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday. I had 7 meetings today at work at different points in time. And most of them were unrelated, so it's incredible because I usually only have 1 or 2 during the day. But they're nice because they're kind of breaks in the day. You sit, you talk a little, maybe some stuff gets done. Other times it's like, why did I get invited to this meeting? But you're not going to say anything about that because you're like, well, this is better than what I'm usually doing. So I'll just stay in this meeting. But 7 meetings is exhausting. And this is a nice little marked rock. Oh, right. It's just like a mini treasure chest, but not. This is a nice... Oh. Relaxation. Helps you unwind. Chill blood regenerator. That's going to be obnoxious. Alright, let's drop the totem. And probably use our swarm on him. There we go. There's not a lot of experience for that guy. When you have that many meetings, you don't really get that much stuff done. Because by the time you get to work, you're like, alright, I'm in my work zone. It's time for another meeting that may or may not have much bearing on what you've been doing. Trip South, Part 1. You know, you'd think you would have found... If I find Part 2 north of this, that just doesn't make sense. And I know that's what's going to happen. Trip South. Read. Snowbook is caked in dried blood and mud. Oh, great. And many pages have been deliberately torn out. Day 3. John holds our Sylvie with one arm as he drives the wagon. He is smiling and happy as he tells us we should reach the mountain in a few days. It's sad to leave our home, but I'm hopeful for a better life. Far away from the dangers seem to be ever increasing here in the north. Oh. It's the White Walkers. Day 4. Sylvie is so happy. Running alongside the wagon picking flowers, I was really worried about her being unhappy as we left behind our only home she'd ever known. The wonder and splendor that is youth. It warms my heart. Day 6. The mountains are looming ahead of us, and the cold is getting sharp. I can see the worry in John's face as he tries to keep up his spirits. I know he only wants to protect us from the dangers, and I can only pray we make it past the mountain before snow. Day 8. We are in the shadow of the mountain now, and the days are shorter. Snow has started to fall, and the cold came on so suddenly it surprised us. We have warm clothes, but the wind cuts right through them. Day 11. We have reached the flat at the base of the fort. There are a few other travelers here who have told us the way through Darkvale is blocked. With our food supply running low, we were hoping to resupply at the Gate Merchant District. Now I don't know what we will do. Turning back is not an option with the snow coming down so fast. John said he is going to talk to the others soon. Day 16. The horse died today. John is saddened by this, but at least it will feed us until help arrives. I hate that we had to make this trip with Sylvie. She's only 9 and don't like the way the other men at camp look at her. All our horse meat is gone. It would have lasted longer if we didn't have to share it with the others, but John said things could have gone badly if we did not. Ooh. That's really awkward. I don't like that. It makes me really uncomfortable. It's like reading a diary of just things going horribly wrong. Except that diary is a lot of diaries, because we have read a lot of lore books, and most of them have been diaries about how things are fucked. Okay. About that. Drop the totem so we can start healing. Far enough away from that ether so it won't hit us too much. There we go. Ooh. 1,000 experience. Don't mind if I do. Corrosive mutant bludgeon of frostbite. I'm telling you, man, they use random word generation. I know it describes what the equipment actually does. Oh no, Trip South Part 2 is north. That's not good, guys. You're going in the wrong direction. The only one that had a good ending was the one that turned out to be the guy that was the Emperor's first blade in disguise. Oh boy. I did it for the experience. Day 28. Gods protect us. We've been starving. I spent the morning searching the woods for nuts and bugs to eat. I can't believe that it doesn't shame me to say I've been eating bugs when I can find them. When I got back to the camp, I had found John had killed a man that attacked our daughter. John has brought Sylvie and me a small portion of meat. I don't ask where he got it. Delicious. Day 30. The other men asked what happened to their friend. John told them that he tried to hurt our little girl and offered them some freshly cut meat. They took it without another word and left us alone. This friendship means so little in these times. Day 36. John offered Sylvie to one of the men in the camp. The man came into the tent to make his advance. John killed him in front of Sylvie and me. I'm so hungry I don't even care. Day... Question mark. It was so hard to write. Numb fingers and the cold dulls my thoughts. The dark of the mountain makes it easy to lose track of days. Day... Question mark. Another man has been lured to our tent in exchange of food for the promise of warmth. They must know it's a trap. Maybe they're ready to die. They lie to themselves even as they walk into the butcher's blade. Day... Extra question mark. Our next visitor was wise to the attack. John killed him, but not without suffering a terrible wound. He is not sure he will survive the night. I find that I don't care as much as I should. All I see is a potential meal. Oh. John lasted longer than we've expected, draining our dwindling food supplies. I took care of it. Now we have food for a long while. This is terrible. Why do I keep reading these? Why do I do this to myself? If there's a part 3 that I find, I think I'm gonna just never touch it. Just gotta make sure. Like, too sad and spooky. Mostly sad. Alright, stop. You freaking abominable snowman. Human remains.
That skill's not ready.
No, there is a part 3. No. Yeah. Just kill me so I don't have to read it. Oh no.
That skill's not ready.
And here's the camp. So I'm sure it ended really good for everyone involved. Part 3. Sylvie has become angry, spiteful, malevolent. Where did all the tenderness and innocence of my little girl go? Why is it that I don't care anymore? Should care, but feel nothing. There's no one left here in camp. All gone. We must move. Hard to hide blood, frozen snow. Easy for prey to know. Harder to write. Hard to think about anything but the hunger. New place off-road. Easy to learn new travelers going south. Looking for a safe place. Never find it. No food again. I encourage Sylvie to find people to bring here for food. She is gleeful at the suggestion. John gone, so I do the killing now. So hungry. Don't even bother to cook food anymore. Talk to woman today. Still alive as we eat. Blood in mouth. She asked why. Only word I say. Hungry. Sylvie laughed that she talk while we eat her. Hair falling out. Don't care. The men won't be lured no more. They know what awaits them. No matter. We chase. Sylvie good hunter now. She likes kill. Me too. Should feel bad. No, it's wrong, but it feels so good to feed. Don't feel cold no more. Shards of frozen blood. Cut lips. Split gums. Don't care. Chase men. Terror makes flesh taste sweeter. Ooh. Good. Let's keep going! Woo! Run away? What are you talking about? This seems very good for everybody involved. God.
That skill's not ready.
What a depressing tale. That's like one of the Oregon Trail stories. There's a story about I can't even remember it. There's one of this Oregon Trail expeditions that just went horribly wrong, and like after the winter, they got stuck in the Rockies or somewhere similar in the winter, high up in the mountains, and they camped for the winter and they ran out of food, and things didn't go too well, and there weren't as many people coming down as there were coming up, but boy were they well fed.
Skill's not ready.
And that's what that reminds me of. God, I want to find these people and put them out of their misery. Creeping me the heck out. Ooh, that looks like just blood. Delightful. Because it probably is blood, because that's this game. Rotting Soldier. Okay, good. Fighting Chthonians again. Yep, a classic. Alara Starfire. Yeah, sorry, I haven't read anything about you, so I don't care about you. Mrs. Ethereal. Or do I? Maybe I did read about her. Too much lore. Can't remember. Must be hungry for lore. Oh god. That's the one time this game doesn't work too well, is when I try to rotate the camera while I'm moving. Don't know if it's my computer while I'm streaming, or it's just the game. 'Cause I've got a pretty good computer, but it's not, like, god tier by any stretch of the imagination. It's good enough to get my semi-okay audio through. It's good enough to stream decent video, and that's good enough for me. Well, if there's any question it's blood, there's a bunch of Chthonians here, so... Can I just smash it? No? No blood for me? Okay. Game engine's old. They're the people that made Titan Quest, so that makes sense. I bet they used a very similar engine. It's hard to learn a new engine. It's even harder to make one.
Can't do that yet.
It's the same problem you get with Bethesda games. They have what I believe is called the Creation Engine? And it sucks. They've been using it since, oh god, if not Morrowind, at least Oblivion. And they're still using it, and it still sucks. And they're still using it. And I swear to god, if any of their new games have it, it's gonna suck too. It's the buggiest shit. But you know what? It's too hard to learn a new engine, and it's harder to make one, so there we are. You have the weird, janky faces and bugs of Bethesda games. I get it. I can't even be bothered to learn a single engine in Unity to make my game, so that's mostly because I'm lazy. I am so lazy. Less of a comprehension thing, more of a choice of
Can't do that yet.
putting things off. But still. I can't even imagine making an engine. It seems difficult. Alright, let's continue on. Making good headway.
Can't do that yet.
Just a bunch of big old yetis. Ooh, I see a shrine. All right, make way. Got a shrine to talk to. Hey, you stop it. That is not what I needed. The shrine lies dormant. What does that mean? Sealed by chthonic energies. I can't even click on it. Well, I can click on it. It just tells me that the shrine lies dormant. That's a new one.
Can't do that yet.
Haven't seen that text before. There's a cave this way. And that, my friends, is the noise of us reaching an excellent level. The 40th of levels. Ah, we gotta go this way. Which means it's time to equip. Alright. Boop. Alright. Got our prismatic eviscerator. We got these leg plates of valor. We've got the chest guard of perdition. And this amulet, which gives extra lightning and electrocute damage. Yeah! Where's that go? Here. Cool. We're gonna keep on armoring up. Yep. Oh no, one of these was giving me physique. Eh. Things have gone bad. I need more physique. 1 second. This is why we have levels. Okay. Yep. Yep. Alright. That goes right into physique. We're all good. Nothing's wrong. We're totally fine, and that definitely wasn't almost a disaster. Yay. Now what should we equip to Mr. Prismatic here? Cold damage. Extra physical damage. Health regen. Elemental. Plus 15% elemental damage. Oh, but that's using ring amulets. Oh, we can use that there, though. Okay. Cold resistance. Energy. Lightning damage. Plus 8% lightning damage. 10% physical damage. And, yep, that looks good to me. Alright. Oh, and these. Yeah, that too. And we gotta add something to that too, which might be this. Nope. Not adding it to that. Let's use some chest and leg armor. Piercing. Maybe do more cracked lodestone. Chilled steel. Nope, not that. Can I not add anything to that? Do I really not have anything that can... Oh, there's something. For now. We'll add that. Doesn't hurt. And the rest is good. We are golden. We just dumped a bunch of stats into our goober. Just enough to get all of these going. And that is what I am here for. Have to do something for your dad? Not a worry. Not a worry. We've got a cool prismatic axe. Or as they say, prismatic eviscerator. It's a good time.
That skill's not ready.
You know, I don't even want to enter these dungeons because I'm worried I'm going to bork a quest that makes me go there. But, we're probably still going to go there. Because I don't care that much.
Another sucker.
Tomb of Korvac.
Can't do that yet.
This definitely feels like a quest. In fact, I know it's going to be a quest. If not now, later. We'll save this for another time. Because I'm just worried. We've borked quests before. No more borking, please. Only dogs can bork. So far, so good on this axe. And I mean really good. Not just good-ish. I like it a lot. And I really, really like what we've got going on. Alright, where does that connect to? We're in the valley. Almost to the Tomb of the Archon. Cool. Cool. Very good. Yeah, the amount it's adding to the lightning damage is gross. Oof. And since we're mostly just dumping stats into our Shaman, at level 50, we're converting more and more of our stuff into lightning damage. That'll be even better. In summation, hype. Hype for the build that will just slowly come together. And then probably won't truly come together until we get a respec whenever we get around to the DLC. Pirate, you said the Steam sale's coming in like a week, right? So we'll look for that. And hopefully I'll be able to do the DLC sooner rather than later. Because we've got a busy-ass schedule once games start coming out. As a person who plays all sorts. There's so many choices. So many choices. But only one choice. Latest Monday. Should start this weekend. Neato. Oh, hey! My bros. Let's help the bros out. Because up until, like, Fire Emblem Day, we're all set, right? Ooh, Fort Icon. That is where the Chosen Garden of the Ashes is. So let's explore carefully. But then once Fire Emblem Day hits, we're playing Fire Emblem. And we're back to whatever. That's not till, like, late July, so... we got time to do random stuff. Random stuff's what this channel does best. Much like my true persona, I cannot focus on anything, so we play all sorts of games. We finish the games we start. Mostly. But I am one ADHD. Dude, when it comes to focusing on different types of games and different genres of games. But I'm glad I've finally been able to scratch that ARPG itch. It's been a little while, and it's been very nice. Being able to, like, dive through stats and builds again. It's been a lot of fun so far. Looking forward to seeing what the DLC does, honestly. Alright, y'all look fun. Okay. Hello, Mr. Crossbowman. Alright, so got a lot to go. Set something up here. Should probably add a panel with completed games. I did, and then I forgot to update it. It's there. I need to make it look better so that people can be like, wow, he plays all sorts of games. Why am I watching him? He'll never play this again. Or the opposite. I agree. Gotta make the panels just look a little bit better, honestly. Oh, it's the problem with being full-time worker and this just being a hobby is things get put on the back burner. I was thinking of going and ham out some stuff, but I had to buy a vacuum because our floor was gross and our old vacuum broke. Which means I am now domesticated. I can now no longer claim anything else. Now I just begin my slow transmission. Transformation into middle-aged dad. One bad joke and receding hairline at a time. Also, the problem with having pets. This is true. Though Spook doesn't really shed too much. She only spreads love. And wounds. Lots of wounds. Those as well. Alright, still looking around for the Chosen. I'm getting a feeling he might, or she, might be just hanging out in a room somewhere. We saw a ruin earlier. Eventual Santa streamer? Dude, if I'm doing it for that long, hell yeah. Can't wait till I get a cool bushy white beard. Right now it's just like weird and orange. Who wants a weird orange beard? No one. No one wants a weird orange beard. It's weird and orange. The Santa beard is where it's at. Just think of all the joy you can spread. Alright, there's 2 exits out of here. And I don't know which one's the right one for what we're doing. So we'll do both. You can just come up to little kids and then hand them lumps of coal. Your mind is a gender kind. See? It's the orange one.
That skill's not ready.
It's just... You can't pretend to be Santa and ruin everybody's dreams. And that's where it's really at. Please don't do this. Kids probably have hard enough lives. On average. The soulless spear, when it turns white, you absorb millions of souls into its majesty. That was supposed to be a secret between you and me. Alright, it's... Tomb of Arkan Bartholom. I was sure it said Baratheon. Alright, I'm getting good... I mean, it was marked with the stars, so it's either... This is either the Sacred Ashes quest or... Whoa! The actual quest. Super curly hair. That'll do it. Super curly hair is obnoxious unless you take care of it. I thankfully have been blessed with super boring flat hair. It's just like a flat personality, where you just don't really need to do much, and people don't notice you.
Skill's not ready.
Hello, good fellows. Have you seen some ashes laying around? I know it's a tomb, and you're probably breathing in ashes right now, but I'm looking for a particular set of ashes. I've forgotten whose ashes they were. It just says on my quest log, the ashes. So if you could point me in the direction... Hey, stop it. I could stop smattering you into just a fine blood paste. Okay. Up to you, good fellows. Not like this. Letting grow. No matter what you do, you look homeless. Maybe that's your true calling. Much like as I get chubbier, I become closer and closer to an invalid. And I'm sure that's what I was born to do. It's an easier goal. Exactly. Just give up on all your dreams. They're probably boring. This is very mean. They're not. Dreams, you should always follow them. That's why I have a hobby of streaming, even though everyone else also has a hobby of streaming. Or a goal of becoming the next big thing. Goals are fun. Can I get through here? No, they just can look at me through these walls, I guess. Okay. Oh, I see. I am not leaving until I find what I'm looking for. And I know. Ow. I know these ashes are here somewhere. It was marked with a star. Yeah, fucks.
Can't do that yet.
And I'm not exiting the building on accident this time. Unless that's not the exit and it's just the next level of the tomb. In which case I will exit that. Streaming something you never wanted to do? I mean, that's life. Everyone has different goals. That's what makes it interesting. If everyone had the same exact goal, that would be weird. That'd be about as dystopic as you could get. I don't know. I like playing games. I like sharing games, and it's natural. If in like 10 years I make a living out of it, I won't. But if I do, you know, great, cool. If not, I'm probably still gonna be doing this. It's fun. Like meeting new people. Like playing new games. I like learning new games. I like being belittled because I don't know how to play the games. It's a good time. Crypt entrance. That doesn't sound good. That sounds... Oh, no. We're good. We're in just another level, which is all-out war. Nice. Same with making games. I want to make games. I want to make a game that, like, at least one person can just point at and they're like, this was really good. And they remember it for, like, a week. It'd be good. Obviously, if it had more impact than that, that would also be cool. I just want to make an impact. Somehow. Like, in an entertaining way. That's all, I suppose. Nothing too complicated. I leave it to my girlfriend for the whole changing the world thing. She's far more capable than I. I'm sniffing some ashes. Do you have some ashes for me? Ashes. Ashes. Still only girlfriend. Shame on you. I can't help it that her empathy outweighs mine like 10 to 1. That's not my fault.
I can't do that yet.
Making our way in the world today takes everything you got. Alright, I gotta read about these loose ends. Loose ends! Deceived. Stuck down here in the dark like a rat in a trap. I write these words so I might have vengeance. It's unlikely this will be found, but if someone reads this, know that Malvek Brevel is a traitorous cur. I am Nazan Ultraze. I am a foreigner to these lands, and unashamed to say I am both thief and an assassin. I tell you now so that you know I am truthful in my later words. Whatever. Sorry, I'm like half aiming and half reading. I've been in the secret employ of a wealthy noble, one Malvik Brevel. Most of the work for him has been stealing key pieces of information and material for leverage. I've slit the throats of no less than 3 of his rival agents. I've broken the chambers of the man above Malvik and placed certain evidence. This resulted in the man's arrest, allowing Malvik to move into his position of power. None of this is new. Same things happen with wealthy men and scheming nobility the world over. More recently, he begged me to recover an ancestral artifact in his father's tomb, the family signet ring. Things should not have been buried, he said, but the argument between father and son led to rash decisions. I care not for the reason. His coin was always good, but I say nothing, let him speak. He went on. Say. After taking an unsightly drink of water. Tomb is lavish, and my family's vast wealth of the ages touch nothing. I'm not paying you to plunder my ancestors' tomb. You only recover my signet ring. In return, make sure you carry a torch. Seldom a light escapes those depths. Do not dare return without the signet. Found the entrance easy enough, but it just revealed stairs in the blackness. After lighting a torch, I descended into the tomb and wandered these halls for hours, searching for a single name among these countless thousands of dead. At last I gave up, but I would not leave empty-handed. I was driven to find the wealth Malvik spoke of. I went farther and farther into the darkness. There were some treasures, but nothing at what he hinted at. I pressed on, ignorant of the risk of losing my way back. Once the torch started flickering, I knew, as if I had planned the betrayal myself. Malvik had played me like a fool. His careful choice of words stung at my pride and ensured that I would be driven to find the signet despite any risks, and the subtle suggestion to bring a single torch. I was a fool to bring just the one. Yikes. But, for real, I hope there's some ashes in here. I could use them for things, and also stuff. Both stuff and things. Crush.
Can't do that yet.
Did I just see someone break out of a crypt? Was it a skeleton? No, they won't do that. They don't like skeletons. Alright, I see a star. Stars are good. But is that star for congratulations you found the ashes? Or congratulations you're out of here? I can't tell. This guy is something right here. Desecrated ashes. Hell yeah. Life is good. That quest is done. The other two quests are just like collects, and then we've got one bounty. So we've made good progress again. Now where does this spit us back out? Oh. Alright, bye. Right at the beginning. How excellent. Back to Fort Icon. Spook, you are trying to kill yourself. And you shouldn't do that. You're gonna fall over. You're gonna look at me with betrayal, and then you're not gonna hang out with me for like a week. I know you. You're a very petty cat. Good people. Yeah, they just the way AI works, where these guys and these guys are just kind of standing off on this road. They're like, yeah, this is cool. They haven't crossed the line, so they're fine. Someone to talk to, you say? Could this be the famed Inquisitor Creed? Nope, it's a very almost dead person. Don't go in there. The Theras have torn open a rift. More are pouring out. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Alright, well, let's kick some ethereal butte, shall we? I'm here to kick ass and navigate, and I am so lost, so I guess that's all that's left. Can someone point me the way to where I need to go? Hey, Flesh Hulk, you weirdo. You're just a knockoff real Hulk. A bad knockoff, too. Like the Incredible Honk. Fresh out of gun. But at least you're fresh. Hey Zach, how you doing today? How much heartburn did the Team Liquid game give you earlier in Counter-Strike? The first one, not the second one. Oh boy, training dummies. Look how much I can hit them. Earthgate, swarming with ethereals. Once we open this up, it'll be great. You've been here but only half paying attention. Totally fine. I've been here but only like half paying attention. And I'm the one streaming, so. Oh my goodness gracious. These aren't even, they're enemies of each other. I saw like Chthonians there and oof. Alright, found some Black Legion. Watching Mao's dumpster phase made up for it. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Alright, Sorrow's Bastion. That was nuts. Chris J's crazy. Is this the right way? It's not! I'm sorry! You know what? No, I'm not sorry. Gosh, I just made a wrong turn. Yeah, Mouse is spooky, man. Carrier was a great pickup. What shall these ashes do? This has been a pretty long quest chain. It's what, like the 5th quest we've done for these guys? All to resurrect, God dang it, I clicked again. They're one of their brightest scholars, or whatever. It's super sketchy, but I'm interested anyways. Yes, I have them here. Excellent! With these ashes, Malkadar shall once again take form in the physical realm. I hope many chosen died trying to stop you from claiming them. Got a new relic. Sick. This relic gives 34% physical, 24% elemental, 24% stun duration, extra health, extra defensive ability, and 20% chance of 48% elemental resistance. And also, Gavel of Justice, which sounds great, which does a lot of damage and stuns for 3 seconds. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. They were of no consequence. We now have everything we need to perform the rite of resurrection. Your loyalty and assistance have earned you the right to see Malkadar return to this world. Do you wish to join us? What does this ritual entail? The ritual will be dangerous, of that I can assure you. Malignant spirits will be drawn to it like moths to the flame. I need you to dispatch anything that tries to interfere. Join us at the Chamber of Souls. The door has been unlocked to you. Keep the chamber clear of spirits so that Malkadar can find his way back to us. I will assist you in the ritual. I'm also going to sell a lot of stuff, so give me just one gosh darn second. Ooh, that looks really cool. The damage per second, negative 3,000, not as cool, but it looks so neat, but we're not going to use it. We're obviously not going to sell that. Fire, lightning, whatever, fire, lightning, same thing, fire, lightning, it's all the same. Acid, poison damage, not really my thing. No, no, nope. 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 No. No. We're gonna disenchant both of those. Not disenchant. Whatever. Dismantle that. Do. Move these over. Reorganize. Cool. Life is good. And then let's read this. Bam. Crafted Arbiter. Yeah, that rune is something I would like a lot. But we gotta go back to the blacksmith for it. And I want to finish this quest off because it's there. And heck, let's do it. After we read this Order Doctrine, which I'm sure is not at all culty. The Order of Death's Vigil is founded upon the principles of Uroburuk, our immortal Grand Master. Uroburuk taught us to never be fulfilled by life's countless mysteries, to reach ever deeper into the fount of knowledge. As members of the Order, it is our sacred duty to preserve and maintain knowledge regardless of its origins or unsettling nature, as it is not for a man to discern its value. Knowledge is a wealth, easily squandered by those who fear it. As evidenced by the near eradication of our Order's founding doctrine, the art of necromancy. Mastery of the ultimate fate which waits all men represents an unparalleled frontier of learning. Sure. Yeah, I guess. What do I have to do? Just, kill him. Okay, I'm good at that. Yeah, just point me in the direction. It's perfect. That's great.
I can't do that yet.
Hopefully this is not a fun escort mission where I have to actually protect this guy. No, they all come from me. Good. Escort missions suck. It's rare to find a good one. Oh, okay. You're fun. Everybody's fun. Alright, let's kill this Revenant quick. Alright, life is good. Kill the monstrosity. That's good too.
Can't do
Get out of that fun pentagram. I'm sure that does great things to my body. Navirius Stormfire. That's a new one too. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage, my friend. Holy shit, she hurts. That was quick. Well, we're back to crafting. Oh well.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
We'll go back and do that and not fail
Use.
next time. Let's see what we have for crafting. Transcendent Relic, yes. Okay, we don't have that. We don't have Sanctuary, but we could make it. Don't have Equilibrium, but we could make it. Hollowed Ground. Dirt from the base of the Standing Stones of Menhir. Okay. Bladesworn Talisman we don't know how to make. Leathery Hide we have, I think, somewhere. Ballistic Plating. Alright, we can make that, but not we have the Ancient Hearts as well. Oh boy. Because I have a Sanctuary. Oh no, I have Calamity. Well, we could make both of those. We could make Sanctuary and Equilibrium. But the Arbiter requires a steadier hand. Alright, back to that. Let's be a little more careful about that final boss next time. Should have kited. It took my health off in such chunkage. I just wasn't ready. Alright. Resurrection take 2. Let's get our experience back too. Oh.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, sure. Whatever the Keeper wishes shall be done. Why would you agree to this? To gain access to the innermost secrets of necromancy, I had to agree to this binding so that all I learn is not lost should I perish. It was a price worth paying. Forgot that the boss would just have the exact same health, which is great. What of Melkadar? He shall resume his duties on the Keeper of Tomes, his knowledge preserved for future generations. Well, that's kind of nice, except he's pretty much just a slave to whoever resurrected him, but, you know, he was dead already, so, you know, eh. Indeed, the rite of resurrection was a success, and our brave Melkadar is once again able to serve me and the Order. Got a two-handed ranged. That's cool. It's neat. And a lot of rep for the Order of Vigil. Do you require anything else? Come back to me when you've proven your loyalty without a shadow of a doubt. What can I do to prove? I see. Well, that's there for future use. And until then, we have resurrected. Finally. That was like a 6-step quest to resurrect that goober. Didn't even really get that much experience. Jeez. Anyways, back to Fort Icon, shall we? We have need of a goober to talk to here. This is the correct way, I believe. Fort entrance, sealed by the Black Legion. Oh. But I am part. Oh. Everybody else is this way. I get it. I get it.
Good, you've arrived. Things here are in worse shape than I thought. Betrayal, sabotage, call it what you will. We've been attacked from within.
Oh!
The Ethereals, it seems, have gotten a hold of the commander.
That's not good.
Precisely. Based on the reports, Commander Lucius has been sending our men out on futile missions, thinning out the force's defenses. Then, once the watch was sufficiently weak, he opened the gates allowing the ethereals to pour in. He was not counting on human ingenuity, however. Weapons Master Edric collapsed the front gates with some explosives, cutting off.
I wonder if you can stop being possessed, or
When
if
we
it's like
arrived with reinforcements from the
not a
south,
choice,
the
though.
coward Lucius
A lot of it
fled
seems to
into
not
the
be a
darkness.
choice.
Until those gates are clear, we're stuck here. I need you to enter
Can't use the dynamite,
front
have to get
left
heavy
explosives.
explosives.
Use them to clear the rubble. But beware of Lucius. He has shed his human disguise in favor of a monstrous form, which I cannot even begin
That sounds
to
delightful.
describe. You will likely have to deal with him.
It will be done. Get some ports. Some other reports. Anything over here, just storage, and a quest this way as well. As you can probably guess, 14 better days. It's gonna take every able-bodied man and woman to bring Fort Icon back to its former glory. Care to lend a hand? Be someone capable to enter the armory and recover what's left of our scrap and building materials. Supplies were originally designated for Homestead, but with the recent attacks we can't afford to spare any resources. See, I heard the same thing for Homestead. You guys need to band together. After Lucius opened the gates and ethereal started pouring in, I had no choice but collapse our own gates with explosives. The repairs will take weeks, but we can't get started without those supplies. Fortunately, the possessed commanders fled into the armory, perhaps to finish sabotaging what's left of our arsenal. I hear you are experienced with dealing with ethereal, so I was hoping you could look into this matter. You got it. A hoss. Delivered to them to either the Black Legion or Homestead. Oh, choices, choices, choices. I don't know, I gave Homestead some cannons. That seems helpful. Can I...
That's locked.
Oh. So that's not where we're going. I see. I kind of assumed that is where we were going. But you're the boss, game. You're the boss. I guess we shall go to the east. I think. God, I hope this is the right way. Because I'm starting to have zero clue. Or we just go down through this gate. Yeah, actually, that's probably what it is. Ah, yes, takes heavy explosives. Right, yep. Don't have heavy explosives. Understand. Thank you. Okay. Stop, you creepy ass whispering dude. It's unnerving. I get it, for you death's only the beginning, but right now you're dead, so stop talking. Creepazoid. Alright, looking for the armory. Looking for the armory. Hoarfrost Dreadguard. Alright, come on. I am gonna... Wow, that's as close as Beholder's gonna get, huh? Without adding the extra eye stalks, at least. Level 41. Very nice. Don't mind if I do. And I'm just gonna assume that that is the armory. But let's open some stuff up really quick. That is useless for us, but it's green and it'll sell, so. Alright, to the armory we go. Fort Icon Armory. Gotta go kill a monstrous swarm. And also find supplies for a side quest. If they're in the same place, that would be swell. Alright, we're gonna read reports. I lied. Let's do it. Let's see. Praetorian's report. There reeks of sulfur and smoke. It is difficult to breathe as I write this. He just killed himself by attacking. Oh, no, he didn't. I was wondering. There we go. It's difficult to breathe as I write this report. We've been ambushed, facing overwhelming odds. Some kind of ethereal monstrosity has risen from the earth up ahead and is spreading ether fire wherever it passes. I've never seen anything like it. That must be the obelisk that we fought to the east at Homestead in the conflagration. Captain has ordered us to punch through the opposition to take out that horrific thing. But he was killed in the initial attack that claimed most of our equipment and troops. The men panicked and we were forced to retreat. I managed to rally the few that were left, but it became abundantly clear that we would not survive this. I pulled the battalion back to the entrance and ordered a full retreat to Fort Icon. With ethereals fast approaching... What's up? Happy cat? There was not much time to consider our options. I had our quartermaster hand me what was left of our explosive charges. We rigged the tunnel entrance and set them off, effectively sealing the mountain pass and ethereals in with it. I regret to report that with the Twin Falls Bridge destroyed and the tunnel sealed, we are now effectively blocked off from the south, but it takes also knowing the immolation we witnessed will not spread beyond the mountain crags. But it did. It was awkward. Anyways. He tried. Scouting report on Necropolis. That's where we're headed eventually, right? Commander Lucius ordered a scouting mission to the north. When asked what we should look for, he almost lost temper and said anything that may cause a disturbance. The reactions seemed rather out of place and strange. The commander is not known for such outbursts. Ethereal. I took my scouting squad through the north gate and almost immediately started seeing some ethereal activity. Changed our course and headed for the hills rather than traveling the main road. It took longer, but we avoided large numbers of the ethereal dead. They appear to be gathering in the north in preparation for attack. Their numbers have swelled horrendously since their last mission outside the walls. The return trip is going to prove difficult. I sent one of my scouts back to report on this information immediately. Heading north, we passed by the Necropolis. From the mountain top, we did not see anything unusual. Searching as far as our resources... As far as we could on our resources, we discovered nothing but the accursed blood cultists everywhere. Avoiding them made our progress slow. We did see one strange thing though. So cultists appear to be collecting blood in vast quantities and hauling them in wagons filled with large glass cisterns. That's what we saw earlier. And compilation of reports. After the explosion that destroyed the armory, I went back over this past week's reports and compiled this collection of excerpts I found to be relevant. They are pulled together and arranged in order the events took place. I hope that in doing so, it will illuminate how this has happened and waste questions what might be done to avoid any future attacks such as this. That is assuming that we survive. Report 1 from the North Wall. Night Watch. While patrolling the upper wall, I witnessed a soldier enter the armory. I would not make note of it, except he appeared to have been looking around the courtyard. Well, nice. That was on accident. But we got the supplies. Looking around the courtyard to make sure none could see him as he entered the gated door. The forces were out in the area of the courtyard, so it's impossible for me to say who it was. Report 2 from the officer of the watch. Several men reported gone missing, and we suspect that they have deserted. A complete search of the fort and surrounding areas have ended with no sign of them. However, scouts found no sign of tracks, included the men never left the fort. Woo! Report 3, report from the Master of Arms. I've discovered 10 small casks, 5 large casks of black powder missing. It's difficult to account for the missing supplies since only 5 people in the entire fort have access to the keys that would open the black powder storage. Commander Lucius headed the search himself. After receiving the worrying report, starting from the bottom levels all the way to the top of the tower, nothing was found. I'm stunned. How could the man that was doing it never have found anything? Yeah, these guys got absolutely just boned. It's hard. It's like the thing when you can't trust anyone because they could look mostly like the person that you've known and grown to know. How can you trust anyone? Slightly less horrific than the thing, because the thing's got some like messed up body horror to it that just gives me the creeps. But I'd say the standard still remains. Set. Sure I can. I can do that. Alright. There are a lot of heckin' ethereals in here, man. So I know like playing through the base game's a pretty good way to level, but I'm sure there's other good ways to level. How do you guys do it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Drop a totem. There's probably better ways to do it than what I'm doing. Not that I care about it, because we're trying to play through this story, obviously, but... Because leveling's always been, usually, at least a little tedious in any game that I've had to do it on. So I'm wondering how you guys stave it off. This... No one noticed this? No? No one? Holy shit! It's a crab! It's Urgot from League of Legends. There we go. Legion Heavy Explosives, Dynamite, and an Untitled Letter. That was a pretty smooth fight. Never got us too low. There was supposed to be an investigation stuff too. You look so casual now, Kitty. You're like leaning up like a human. Okay, let's read that Untitled Letter. That's interesting. I have successfully infiltrated the fort as you commanded. It is ironic that the commander of this garrison is one of the weakest minds I have ever encountered. There's so much turmoil and fear that resides within him, it was easy to manipulate and overwhelm. Well, I do have the full control of his body. There's something in the region that tampers with direct communication, something tainted and ancient. Anything capable of such an act demands further investigation. I write this correspondence in the meantime so that another may look into this matter. Oh, you got rid of it. Come on. Oh well. Let's blow this shit up first. Kabloom. And let's go back to Creed and the supplier. So it seems like only those of weak mind can get overwhelmed. What that exactly means, I'm not sure. But that looked horrifying.
Good work down there. We need to secure a forward position at the necropolis immediately.
Agreed.
We cannot simply march our forces straight into the necropolis. The cult's minions will descend upon us in force, and we will be crushed before we can even get near the tomb of the Watchers. Instead, we will put your unique skills to use. Make your way into the necropolis past the plains of strife.
Yes.
And secure the nearest rift gate. Once you've done so, Algrim will come through with a contingent of our men. With the element of surprise on our side, we will strike at the enemy from within.
At once. Let's finish this off too. We get 5 scrap, another inventory bag. Delicious. Wait, I got negative rep for that? They don't even know about that. Oh, well. I got cursed. Okay. Fort Icons proved to be a challenge for us, and now I understand why. The vast stores of weapons and war machines the humans have amassed is staggering. It is a wonder they've not exterminated themselves in their endless pursuit of warfare and self-destruction. Nevertheless, everything moves according to our grand plans. I've already taken steps to sabotage their armory and planted evidence leading to several deserters. Nobody suspects my involvement. Main reason I've deemed it necessary to report to you comes from a most unexpected delivery. The anomaly, the revealer of secrets, walks among these humans, and even now shares with them our plans. We've since adjusted our projection in this region, ensuring that anything the anomaly reveals is of no use to the humans, but its knowledge of our ways could still prove detrimental to our success on this world. I wonder if that's Ulgrim. I wonder if he has a beneficial possession going on. Interesting. Captain Reeve, what do you need? In the recent ethereal attack, we cannot allow this deception to carry on any longer. Anasteria, the witch who was allowed to enter our fold, must be put down. Inquisitor insists she not be harmed, but the trust he has in her is misplaced. Commander Lucius was an honorable man and a dedicated soldier up until he was possessed by the ethereals. I refuse to believe that Anasteria's witchcraft was not involved in his corruption. As we're all under strict orders not to harm her, I need someone from outside the Legion, such as yourself, to handle this for me. Will you enter the fort prison and deal with the wretched witch? Why do you want her kept safe, then? The Inquisitor is convinced that Anastasia has valuable information, but I found her to be nothing but a web of lies. She's a witch tainted by the ethereals and needs to be exterminated. Alright, I'll deal with her, but I don't plan on killing her more than likely. I've already been tried and influenced to kill a false witch once, so... Anywho, boop.
My, what a curiosity you are.
Oh, you're weird. Was this a human? And yet not. There is an aura about you, stranger, but I cannot sense the spirit. Tell me, what fate has befallen you? I was possessed by an ethereal. What a marvel you are. They say that to become one with an ethereal, you must lose all that defines you, but it seems there's more to the mystery than rumor lets on. I forgot. I shouldn't have clicked that last one. I assure you came to Legion with the full intent of helping the battle against the ethereal invasion. My information has already saved many lives, but Captain Reeve and the others refuse to see it. You know what? I believe that she is the... She's got to be the traitor that... the ethereals were talking about having to kill, right? Yeah, no, that's what it is. That's gotta be what it is.
What a curiosity.
I missed this. I don't hold such power. Sorry, here now. Are you under Creed's protection? The Inquisitor considers my knowledge of the Ether and the ability to foresee the Ethereal's attacks to be of great value, something many in the Legion have trouble grasping. Reeve wants you dead. I'm not surprised, but that man's made it no secret he despises me. He branded me a witch and called for my execution from the outset. Why does he hate you? I have great talent for manipulating the ether, and I've dabbled in divination, which I suppose is where the superstitious soldiers draw their ire. Everyone claims they want to know the future until they actually hear it. It's difficult to separate the bad from the good when so much pain awaits a mortal in their lifetime. Did you do that? I had nothing to do with the unfortunate commander's fall from grace. Yeah. No, I trust you. Yeah, I'll defy Reef. The outcast reputation. I see. What's wrong? With all the commotion during the ethereal attack, I'm afraid most of my personal stores were damaged or even destroyed. Ancient Heart, Blood of Chthon, and Tainted Brain Matter. I think I have those already. Like, directly in storage. Yeah, I don't care about a little rep loss. That's the right choice, and I'm pretty convinced that she is the traitor that the Ethereals were worried about. And if she can predict it, why would she be so evil? Nah, this guy's just a butt face. Hey, butt face. Yeah, you're butt face. Congratulations, butt face. Alright, Tainted Brain... Nope, that's not Tainted Brain Matter. There it is. Okay, got that. And... Ancient Heart. Cool.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Let's go turn those in, I guess. Glad we kept them around. I wish we would just pull it right out of storage and recognize that you have it, but... Can't always get what you want. Here you go. Have you ever heard of the tale of the great beast Baranath? This is still giving me negative Black Legion reputation? These guys are just butts, man. They're straight up butts. I'd love to hear it. The legend is old time, it seems, with countless retellings of different heroes and sometimes even different creatures. Each of them, a great hero tracks down a monster that's been tormenting local villages. The hunt takes the hero 10 years through forgotten lands and to far-off shores, but it always ends atop a mountain where Baranath is impaled upon a spear of bone. The beast plummets from the peak, and from its spilled blood were born the fiends and monsters we dread to this day. The details are muddled in folklore, but one fact remains constant. Baranath once lived. To have a piece of such ancient lineage could prove useful in my spell work, and I believe I know where one such spawn of Baranath dwells. People of Burwich called it Callus Ka, the Bone Hunter. It hunts within the area called East Marsh, but it makes its dwelling up in the crags. East Marsh. Is that, like, way over here? East Marsh. Wow. I think what we're gonna do next is get to either the gates of the necropolis or the Tomb of the Watchers. I want to push forward more than wideward. We're closing in on this necropolis after all. Gotta see what these Chthonians are up to. Plus, I've got a glowing axe, and it hungers for some action, because it looks so cool, but it doesn't get to do anything. And that's just dull. Is this the correct way? Nope. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, it looks more like it. Alright. Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna need you all to calm the heck down. Calm down. Lots and lots of ethereals now. But that's okay. Give me more experience. And I am okay with that.
That skill's not ready.
I'm making progress through this pretty easily. Who are they fighting? Ah, Chthonians. Yeah, like, what is the relationship between these two goons? And also Black Legion, I guess, as well. Other than the fact that they don't like each other, even the slightest. Okay, you guys are a lot of fun in putting those landmines around, let alone knowing how to make landmines, which seems a little sketch, if I'm being completely honest.
Can't do that yet.
Grab a food ration. Perfect. Where am I going? I'm going backwards. Why am I going backwards? Just to check if there's anything here? Doesn't look like it. Onward and forward. Black Legion, hello. Did I just watch one of them die to their own stupid flaming fun? Alright, you are not nearly as difficult to fight, Mr. Ethereal Obelisk. Yeah, get out of here. You mean nothing to me.
That skill's not ready.
What's this? A chthonic rift. Sure, going in this is a good idea. Oh, this looks great. This looks like a very pleasant place. All of this is good. Very friendly things in here. Definitely something to worship. It looks... Who wouldn't want to worship these guys? Look at them. They're so... huggable. And... bloody. Which means they're full of warmth. Ooh. A Rudin Adoth Frozen. I don't remember him from Frozen. Maybe that's from the cut content scenes. Anything else hanging out in this weird ass rift? Obsidian Shard. Nothing. And Nugaru. Terror of the Void. It would be really hard to be a Terror of the Void with a name like Nugaru. Sounds like Zabuma food.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not.
I don't know why I'm doing this. It just I was interested. I got put into an interesting world. spooky world. Full of just gigantic bones. Which is always a very nice decor. Very underrated. Try using more bones in your feng shui when you're decorating your apartment and or house. It'll go over real well. You'll have your visitors saying, "Hail Cthulhu" in no time. Isn't that the real goal? Okay.
Skill's not ready.
Lay down that totem. Life's good. Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna be at the end of this. It's just is.
That skill's not ready.
This place just kind of exists. I don't know what the rifts are for. Other than just an interesting way to introduce a dungeon. But I'm guessing there's more to them than that. What that might be, I'm not sure. And another level up in Scorpion Sting's always nice. Oh, another Chthonic Rift. Where does this one go? To a different part of the Plains of Strife, it looks like.
That skill's not ready.
Where in the Plains of Strife? Somewhere I've been, mostly. Odd. I don't really know why it's there. It just kind of hangs out and is a rift.
Skill's not ready.
I guess sometimes you don't really need a reason, but it's odd.
Can't do that yet.
Come on, grab that. Grab it. There you go. More Black Legion, always good. Means we're on the right track. Whatever that might be. Level 42 ain't nothing to sniff at either. Probably helps that we just fought a bunch of level 44s in that rift, but not gonna complain. Alright, rotting soldiers, basically just zombies. But more descriptive. Corpusha reflective. Sorry, Corpusha. Didn't go too well for you. Also, that's a really bad name. Alright, got some more skills to dump. There we go. We can make the Blood Pact, which gives us... it's not that good. I don't really care about Wind Devils, so let's just keep on dumping. Let's just keep on taking massive dumps of skill points. And go from there. We'll get to 50. We'll, get that exclusive skill, and then we'll start leveling into our soldier. Should give us more survivability, and that's pretty much it. But survivability would be nice. Let's place our totem there. Alright, another obelisk down. These guys used to be really hard, or we just fought one that was hard. I'm not convinced it wasn't just a boss version of that. Because these guys go down like,
Skill's not ready.
limp wet biscuits right now. Okay, this looks necropoly. Gates of Necropolis. That, my friends, is progress. Yeah, only beginning. Don't you have any other lines, guys? Any other ominous sayings for me? You gotta mix it up, otherwise the dread just kind of goes away. Like, I know you're all risen from a cult of a blood god and all that good juicy stuff, but you know, it just doesn't. Okay, secure the inner necropolis rift gate. Oh, we've got one more rift gate to go. I see. Let's keep on trucking then, shall we? Commission of the Necropolis, page 1. Just kidding. Let's keep on reading. I've been commissioned to construct a grand mausoleum that will house the thousands of dead from the great battle with the West. This will be my magnum opus. The project will take many decades, and at my age, it is unlikely that I will live to see its completion. I've begun drafting the plans in my head. The main tomb will be centered on a vast well which will house the most of the fallen. The quantity of earth we will need to move is staggering, but it will serve as a foundation for the rest of the city of the dead. While this is being done, a small army of civil servants will be carefully collecting the bodies, crafting notices of identification, and preparing them for temporary burial. Burial will be many years before the fallen will receive their proper burial. We have started construction of temporary mass grave structures to hold them. Some of the families have insisted that they take the remains, to which I have no objection, but cannot imagine why they would not want their loved ones to be honored here at the site of their glorious victory. I should note that the bodies of the enemy will be shipped back to the border and left for them to do with as they please. I mean, no disrespect for all, but quite frankly, they are not our problem. There are thousands of workers being commissioned for the digging, hauling, and carving the stone. Where Arulan found so many able-bodied and ruling workers so quickly is obvious. Slaves. Brought from the Imperial prison mines are enemy soldiers from war. Distasteful, but there's too much work to get done to be timid about this. So many things to consider and prepare. I'm eager to get started. I can only hope that my wife and son will be happy here. It won't be much more than a mining town for a few years. But the work's too important to leave to any other. The Grand Architect, Kamal Lastari. Alright, where have I been going? Because I've just been kind of wandering. It is as it is. It is a city of the dead, and it is overrun with the dead. It is their city. That guy wasn't dead. Now he is. Now it's his city. Maybe I'm just sending them to their city. None of them have ownership of it until they actually are dead. So, I have to kill them. And then, once I do, they're rightful citizens of the city of the dead. Think about that. I'm just a really aggressive immigration officer.
Do that.
Which is even more scary. Are you dead? No? Be dead. Okay, you creepy ass motherfuckers with your dodecapentahedrons. Yeah, we're just kind of exploring now. We'll find our way to the inner necropolis at some point to stop whatever the heckin' heck is going on. But until that point, we've got a lot of people that need to meet the end of my prismatic axe. Prismatic eviscerator. Okay, get out of my way. Does this go anywhere? Stop it. Stop.
Let's kill
Ethereal's fighting Thonians, as always. Tale as old as time. The only thing we don't know is why the heck they're doing it. Alrighty. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. You're fun.
skills not ready.
Jeez Louise. That guy did not mess around. And we found another temple, which means... Oh nice, desecrated, which means we can just kind of summon the people and go for it. Okay. God, I'm trying to get rid of this boss first. Okay, enemy hero killed. The rest of this should be easy peasy. Yep. Shrine restored. Hey, stop that. Cool. Another devotion symbol. Or, sorry, skill point. We wanted to go for, God, what were we going for? Tempest, right? So, we needed a purple constellation, which are these. And we needed to get one that cost 4 total. So we're either going to go for hammer. Honestly, I was going for hammer. So the extra physical damage, health, offensive ability, physical damage, and bleeding damage. No, that doesn't give me enough. Cunning and spirits. Offensive ability, cunning, piercing, piercing and cold. Offensive, crit damage, offensive. Yeah, I'm still thinking I'm gonna aim for probably the hammer. It's really easy to do. And that'll get us up to 5 for the Tempest, which is gonna be our next goal. Devotion-wise, at least. Because that's like the big elemental, electric, lightning damage devotion. And I want it real bad. But the requirements weren't exactly the same as the Kraken, so we gotta go about it in a different way. Which is to say, I need more devotions. Still don't know what the one that will be opened with chthonic energies. I don't know how to open that one. I assumed it would just be like, oh, I need some blood. But now I'm thinking, nah, because it didn't even let me open it to see what it needed. It just said it. Alright, here's out of whack. Oh, thank God, I thought that was... okay. Speak to Ulgrim at the Necropolis. Hello, Ulgrim,
Took you long
my good
enough.
friend.
Really
Hey.
thought I'd have to save the world all by myself.
That's not very
The cult
nice.
of Chthon is too numerous for us to take them head on. But we can sabotage their efforts with a few precise attacks, while our Black Legion friends keep them distracted elsewhere.
2200 XP.
It appears that the ritual is being powered by blood harvested at the cult's camps, delivered here in despicable blood wagons.
Blood
To complicate matters, the constant flow of blood is maintaining a chthonic seal over the entrance to the Tomb of the Watcher.
Just to make sure. Tomb of the Watchers is like, yeah, okay, never mind.
The cult of Chthon is too... It appears that the
Yeah.
ritual is being powered by blood harvested at the cult's camps.
Disrupt the blood
delivered here
deliveries
in despicable
first.
blood wagons. To complicate matters, the constant flow of blood is maintaining a chthonic seal over the entrance to the Tomb of the Watchers. I may be able to breach it with some effort, but there is no way you would be able to follow me through. You will have to disrupt the blood deliveries first. The tomb itself is split into 3 levels, with the bottom floor sealed off behind ancient wards. But if the cult is delivering blood in those quantities, then they must have already broken through them. I'm going to enter the tomb and see if I can disrupt the ritual from inside. In the meantime, you should deal with the blood wagons. When you're finished, join me on the bottom level, just beyond the seal of the Lughorian.
Alright. We shall. We shall. Northern Blood Wagon, Eastern Blood Wagon, Western Blood Wagon. Blood Wagons for everybody. Well, let's go a-hunting for blood. Welcome to Bloodborne 2, everybody. And this is all to stop the Logarian. But why are the Ethereals also doing things at the same time? Is it just because they're turds? I can get it if they're just turds. I understand it. Alright, that's a blood wagon that seems to have been already de-bloodified. Bled out. Oh, I found one. I see you. You sons of bitches. Is that... Can I connect to that, though? Looks like it's way underneath. Maybe. This might connect eventually. Yep, okay, it does. Good, 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 good. And I have a cool treasure chest to open. Works for me. Leg plates of valor. Now that sounds interesting. Alright, yeah, stop it. Boop. And bop. Okay, that's a lot of blood. That's a Chthonic Vanguard. Alright, that was the western one. Let's just go clockwise. Find more blood wagons. They must abound. God, I hope I'm going north. I know I'm going north. I can see the compass, but I'm hoping it's in the right overall direction. Oh, flying. It's gotta hurt. Blood wagon. Oh, shut up, Doomsayer. Just give me your seals of binding. Not that I really need them, but... Oh, there's some blood there. I can destroy that. That should count. Bridge repair site. 40 scrap and 10,000 iron bits to repair. Is this worth it? I don't know if it's worth it. Curious. Let's see what happens. This seems like a bad plan. Bastion of Chaos. Well, we are just a delight, aren't we? Nah, this too spooky. Oh no, wait. Can I get out of this? Oh no. Why should I do this to myself? I can't even escape. Oh, because there's a... Wait, there's a shrine here? Alright, well, if there's a shrine here, then sign me the fuck up. Unless I don't have what you're requiring for me to have in that shrine, in which case, screw y'all. No, it's just a desecrated one. 47. Okay. Well, let's just make sure you don't ever really get the chance to fight me. Thank you. Life is good. Another devotion point. Flame Drinker Ointment. Alchemist Belt. It's another part of the set. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. But now I need to find the rift, because I shouldn't have gone here. This was a mistake. Everything's spooky and kind of headless, and that's unnerving.
Skill's not ready.
There should be a head there, guys. It's hard to see without one. Oh, that looks very pleasant.
Skill's not ready.
All right. You are horrifying, but you're also dead.
I can't open that.
And that requires a skeleton key, which of course I don't have currently, because I had decided to take it out of my inventory because I am an idiot. Something to remember for later. God damn it. Oh, we finally craft a skeleton key. We hold on to it. It's just like, didn't think I needed it. I couldn't find anything that would be worthwhile. Until now. Now I gotta go find a frickin' rift. kill lots of people that are in my way. They don't have heads. They're all weird. They look like monsters from Bloodborne. Not to say that they copied it, because it's all Lovecraftian. It's just that enemy reminds me of a particular boss from Bloodborne called Briatus. She was not very nice. She really liked shooting cosmic lasers out of her weird-ass tentacle face. And then later, she just kind of resorted to headbutting you. Because part of the theme of that game is, like, devolving into beasthood. And even these ancient ones, when frustrated, would resort to, like, base instincts. You'd fight this amygdala who had, like, 6 arms, and halfway through the fight, if you were winning, it would rip its arm, 2 of its arms off, and use them to club you with extra reach. Stuff like that. And then, of course, the basic, like, men turning into beasts. Right? That was the baseline of it. Good lord. Where's a rift? I just wanted to find some blood wagons.
Can't do that yet.
Note to self, do not ever say that out loud to anyone. You know where I can find some blood wagons? I really need some right now. I'm looking for a couple of them, in fact. Looking for a rift. Looking for a rift. Well, at least we're gonna level up a lot. Not a lot, but we're getting a lot of experience. And this gives us extra rep with the Outcast, who seems like a pretty cool thing.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, yeah, stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Now, where is the rift? I found the last one so easily. And yet, here we are. I found the crazy-ass skeleton key door, but I could not find a stinking rift. And I have explored a good chunk of this map, too. That's the worst part. Yeah, you're summoned and all that junk. I know.
That skill's not ready.
But level 43 is a nice bonus. Powering up. So to speak. Seem fine so far. Haven't found anything too rough yet. Except for... This was apparently not a stash, which makes me really upset. Or, sorry, a rift. It looked like it. It still looks like it. It's just they're flinging their stupid magic around. Son of a... This is what I get. Looking for blood wagons, find blood gods. Classic. Twice smart.
I can't do that yet.
Mistake. We'll just chalk this down to we needed to level up more. That sounds good. This was all definitely on purpose. It was purposeful, and I am not at all regretting my past decisions. Venturing into the bone zone, as it were. Why isn't this not called the bone zone? This should definitely be called the bone zone. Treasure trove. Hell yeah, I got dynamite, man. Tainted brain matter. Cool blueprints. Nice. Okay. Well, that was worth finding. But I would rather be out of this bone zone. Okay, we've explored, like, the majority of it, and now I'm getting frustrated. Because I can't escape. There's no rift. Did we pass by it in the beginning because I'm that blind? It's possible. Will I be stuck forever in this dimension of terror and tragedy? Another great question, because I do not have... God, We gotta go. It'll be either here or here, I guess. I don't know. We don't have a skeleton key with us, and we can't just, like, jump into storage. We're in another dimension. But I wish we could. We did get a devotion point, which I know there's only a certain amount in the base game, so that feels good. But, where's that rift at? Where's that rift at? I'm begging you. Let's see if I can go this way. Where is that rift at? Not here. It's just a chest. Okay, there's things here. That's good. Enemies here means we haven't found this area yet, so to speak. Maybe should I just angrily knock down some rocks? It'll just open for me. Oh, what stupid area is next? Probably this bridge over troubled waters. Check that out for stuff. Because somehow I doubt that I went up here. Looking for a rift. Do you have a rift? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, wait. Aha! Okay. We found it. Now, how the hell do we get there? Petro! Alright, let me out. I got some blood wagons to destroy. That was interesting, but also, why did I do that? The question eludes me, and probably will forever. Anyways, back to the blood wagon searching. Have any of you fine fellas seen just some blood? Seem like you're into it. Yeah? Got a little blood hanging out around here. Because now I'm going south, and there's no southern blood wagon. There is only northern blood wagon. Let me tell you, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's keep on looking around, shall we? Can't hurt. Couple of rare or uncommon drops. It's pretty nice. Alright, so he was looking for northern, eastern, and western, but oh, there's one. Hopefully that's northern. Alright, now we're looking for eastern, and that's a lot easier to come across, in my opinion. That's fine. Yeah, let's get up onto the upper wall. I think that'll be more likely to be where we need to go. Ooh, excuse me. I could be very wrong. I don't think I am. Now, those harbingers are actually tough nuts to crack. Blood wagon. That looks like it. Sick. Alright. Let's destroy a god. Or, you know what? Probably not. Let's make sure the god doesn't show up, because that could probably be very bad for us. Where? Oh, where was that? It's probably right here. Hey, you stop that. Summon the gods.
Skills not ready.
They are so much fun. So much fun for everyone. The Bane of Cairn. Let's go. They ever gonna explain why these two are fighting? Or it's just that they both want to destroy the world, but they want to destroy it their way, and you know, it's just not the right vision for them. Lots of vanguards. You guys are fun. Followed by, oh my mouse died. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll do that. There we go. So, over under on how many tentacles this guy's gonna have. I'm putting it at like a low number of 150 per hand. Because these little guys are already at close to probably 70 or 80, mostly on their back. This guy overall is probably going to have like 2,000 to 3,000 tentacles.
Skills not ready.
Be a bitch to animate, but just think of the grandeur. Harbingers, no thank you. Do not like Harbingers, they hurt. I saw something moving fast at me and I don't like that. Bane Gal Galore, Guardian of the Gates. That's a lot of syllables for what amounts to a bigger version of a leech. Thank you, 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 thank you.
That skill's not ready.
Life is good. Oh yeah, we were gonna read the lore. Clarity of Valor. With all the evil unleashed in this world, joining with the Bloodsworn makes so much sense at the time. At first it was to escape the horrors unleashed by the Ethereals, death of my family, my wife, my son. But later, I started... Where am I going? No, seriously, where am I going? No, yeah, no, this is right. Later, I started to understand and believe the words cult leaders were telling me. A sense of belonging made me feel important, that I was part of something greater than myself. Now that I stand in the halls of the mighty place, I feel the eyes of all those who gave up their lives, the leaders, the great heroes, and the countless thousands who followed them. They fought so that we could live without fear of nameless fiends. And, sorry, I'm navigating while reading. Don't recommend it. Which I now serve. I can feel the honor and sacrifice of my ancestors, and I am ashamed. Ashamed because of the terrors I have left in my path. For months I've done the most vile and unspeakable things. The deaths of husbands, wives, and children on my own bloody hands for no reason other than to serve my own selfishness, to wash me clean of my own fears and devastating loss that drove me in this madness. Death and murder, all in the name of some long-dead god who has no more right to the blood in my veins than I do. Blood that belongs to those I have killed in its name. The blood-soaked foundation of this forgotten battleground has peeled away the fear and awoken me. There is no forgiving what I have done, no punishment that will make it right, but I can give my last breath, my last drop of blood, and at last my life, to cause as much damage as I can. I do not stand alone, the great heroes stand with me, and I do not fear. Guy seems like a pretty neato Dorito. What's left? Just, you said on the last floor, right? So there's 3 floors to this place.
Skills not ready.
Though it did say there was another place past this, right? On the map. I don't know what that's going to be like, though. Am I crazy? Yeah, Bastion of Chaos. Oh, wait, no, the Bastion of Chaos is that area that we went to. So this is the last area. We are closing in on the end of the base game. With some quests and stuff still yet to be finished up. But
Not ready.
more or less. More or less. The gate has opened. That's not worrisome in the least. Something has changed. Something in the air feels different. Feels like being inside of a bottle when the cork was popped. All the pressure released and my soul pulled from my body to the opening in explosive release. My mind reels and I find it hard to stay on my feet. I can feel it. Deep beneath the ground, they have finally completed the final rites and the door has opened. Blood surges inside me, pulling, pushing, drawing me closer. I must go. I must see the Great Awakening if I am chosen. I must be ready to be whole once more, to be one with Cathal. Alright, crazy guy. Good for you. But, I'm gonna have to break it up. Very sorry. Secret work. Yeah, hit me up with that lore. And also, the blueprints. Nice. Any more blueprints? Nope, just that. Cool. Secret work. Gentlemen, I write this report to inform you that after 10 years of waiting, the Necropolis project has reached its final depth, and we are at last ready to begin the second stage. I requisitioned slaves, building materials, and oh, that's not good. I don't like that shaken in the slightest. Personally, I oversaw the transport of each of the deliveries and must inform you of one unfortunate incident. A wagon lost the wheel and one of the crates was damaged, causing a seal to be broken. This resulted in a leak. The driver insisted on helping. Despite my best attempts to dissuade him from touching the contents, he got some of the leaking ichor on him. I dispatched the poor fool on the spot, a merciful end compared to what that vile fluid would have done to him. I contained the damage and seen restitution paid to the man's family. Besides this unfortunate incident, there were no further delays. The remains are safely stored at the bottom of the Necropolis, awaiting the completion of the prison. I presented your documentation to the old architect in charge of the construction. While he protested, he did not stand in the way of the Imperial writ. However, in the few months since I have arrived here, he has insisted... Sorry, I get lost every once in a while when I'm doing multiple things at once here. Yeah. He has insisted on reviewing what we call his great work, as he keeps on calling it. I've expressed the lack of wisdom and safety on this course, but he persists. Hamal Astari has a family, which might be the source of leverage to force him to leave well enough alone. Unfortunately, for his curiosity, may force to take drastic measures before his project is finished. Imperial Arcanist. So they were trying to seal this body deep, deep, deep below. Ooh, that's some burst damage. These count as tentacles, by the way. So let's count. A lot. Okay. More. Alright, who had a lot as their answer for tentacles? Because I think you might win. Blessed Whetstone. Alright. I see the entrance. Hey, you stop that. Ooh, that looks fun. Oh yeah, I should probably stop standing in that. That looks bad. Bloodlord Thalanis. Oh, 1 second. Gotta get rid of the Harbinger. Harbinger's hurt. Alright. There we go. Not too bad. The final seal. Chthonic seal binding. I think that's lore, right? Blessed Torch. Minus 6,000 DPS if I take that, by the way. What am I gonna do? Not worry about it, I guess. We're so close to the end at this point. Final seal. At last we stand before the blood-soaked gates of victory. The Logarian will soon be awakened, and with it we shall usher in a new age. It is you, my loyal supplicants, that have paved the road to our final victory. Your dedication and sacrifices carried us through the threshold, and I shall see us through. The ancients were determined in their construction of the final chamber. 100 of the Imperium's finest arcanists dropped dead to empower the... Wow, that's a lot. Which now bind the Logarian's tomb. They believe their sacrifice worthy, their seals impenetrable. But we have found an army of thousands surging. The power of the dead god, power that will not be contained. I've gladly put a blade to the throats of my most faithful, and felt the rush their lifeblood escape me. Blood they have given willingly in this final hour. With the power of their blood, I have shattered the final seal and begun the ritual. The world will shudder once more under the gaze of the mouth of Gathan. So the Logarian's only the... Oh, we're on the edge of madness. That's good. Hello, Ulgrim. Oh, we're just, like, starting here? You know, I should have put an over-under on mouths. I think mouths would have been better to count. Void Rifts consumed Ulgrim. Oh, that's good. That's great. Alright, let's stand a little bit out of the range here so that we at least don't get hit by all three. Block my powerful presence. Okay, fine. Fine, whatever. We'll just hit him hard. I'm good at that. Alright. Still being a weirdo. So why did Ulgrim start fighting without me? Besides the answer, I'm a turd? Come on, get out of here, you frickin' disgusting creature. Yeah, stop it. Okay, corruption. Gun. Tempest of the Void.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't care. Carry it all. That was kind of anticlimactic, only because Ulgrim had like already started the fight. So he's like, yeah, no, this is good.
I can't carry anymore.
I thought there was gonna be a second phase or something. Or is it just that, is Ulgrim there? Should we find Ulgrim? Feels like we should find Ulgrim. Oh. This did not find Ulgrim. Where does this rift go? Just back? Back there? They're still moving. Hey! Stop it. So, Ulgrim just died? Or... the world may never know. Fort Icon. Yes. What do you have to say to me, friendo? Inquisitor Creed. Because that was, quite a beast. They weren't kidding when they called him the mouth of Cthulhu, though. That's a lot of mouths.
You've returned. Is it
The beast has been banished, but Ulgrim was pulled into the void along with it.
so our great moment of triumph is soured with tragedy? The cult's defeat at the Necropolis marks humanity's first major victory in this conflict, proving that we are not going to simply lie down and let ourselves
See, this sets
be
up
wiped
good
out
for a
by
sequel,
fiends
right?
and spirits.
Where he comes back and is
Word of
corrupted.
this victory will spread.
Evil
Give
Ulgrim.
people hope that
Old
someday
Grimmer. Grimmer
this
Dawn.
nightmare will truly
Can't
be
wait
over.
for it. Or maybe the
We
DLC talks
cannot
about it.
forget those who
Legendary
sacrificed
Soldiers,
their lives to
750 armor.
brave men and women of the Black Legion who
When a
took
foe
up
lands a
arms in the
particularly
defense of
crippling
Ur,
blow, the protective nature of this mantle will
nation
fade
that
you
scorned
out of the
them,
physical realm so you can
criminals, outcasts, and even
recover.
traitors.
That's cool, but we don't have a
And yet,
caster offhand. That's
They
still
were none
neat.
of those things.
And
They died as heroes.
good.
But I refuse
stuff.
to count Ulgrim among the dead just yet. I owe him that much. Take your leave and rest.
Yay! Let's sell some stuff, and let's go bring this Fang to Anasteria, or something. I don't know. Let's just sell some stuff we don't need. I'll look through it more later. Just clear some space. Just to make it so that we can have more things. God, we still have so much scrap too. That's the most ridiculous part about it. We used 40 scrap to get through that chthonic rift, and yet here we are. Herald's Mask, we'll keep that. Currently equipped. Might keep that. Okay. That's fine. We'll worry about that soon. Physique up, cunning up. There we go.
Iron well spent.
Do we have 3 skills? 3 points? Alright, 3 more in Shaman. We have, what, 47 in it, right? Yeah, so next time we'll max out Shaman. Next level up, which is nice. Let's, quick see where this East March could be. Go to Burwich and just head east, I guess. That was really neat. I like that a lot. I also like that we'll be going against things that are like level 18. Stop. Anyways. That was a neat little boss. I think I actually liked a couple of them more. Right, you can't go that way, so this is the only way to get to East Marsh. I really liked the cultist that turned into a monster, because that was a 2-phase boss battle. I liked the Spider Queen? Is that the right way of saying it? Wait, where's this thing? Oh, it's building a bridge. Gotcha. That sliced off her own abdomen? I mean, that sounds gross. Alright. Oh, and then 10 scrap. Okay, built it all up. Now we're running low on scrap for once. That's a rarity. God, I hope this beast doesn't just absolutely wreck us. Alright, level 45 so we can handle. It's kind of cool to have extra areas that we haven't touched yet. Well, speed the devil, he shall appear. More scrap. Anyway, I like the surprise bosses, the stuff where you're planning for something and then they swap up strategies. That one just kind of removed Ulgrim from the fight halfway through, which we didn't need anyways, because when it comes to just soloing people, our build is pretty great. It's the AoE that spooks me, and something we're trying to use lightning more and more on to make sure that we can deal with mobs. But it still was neat. I mean, Lovecraftian shit is my jam. Story, I think if we hadn't touched the lore, I think we would have been just very uninterested. But the gameplay and the amount of skills that I've been able to use... Ooh, Swamp King. Hello, Swamp King. And different abilities like that. Alright, losing so much health. Good lord. No, thank you. Alright, there we go. Anyways. There's a dual classing system. There's a lot to love in this game. I've enjoyed it a lot. And I'd love to play more ARPGs in the future. We might even still be playing this on Monday, because I want to catch up on some stuff. And also, possibly get through the DLC. If the DLC goes on sale, then the Steam sale should start this weekend. Monday's up in the air. But hopefully we can get this this beast, wherever the heck it hides. Possibly level 44 and max out our shaman, too. Big old troll. Goodbye, big old troll.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah. I know. Totems, that's a good sign. Grovels. Grovels are not beasts. They're just goblins that have a more interesting name to say.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, skill's not ready, I know. Thank you for your input. Craig's Crags. Wait, what? Have we gone too far? We may have gone too far, which I didn't think possible. I didn't know there was another part past here. Craig's Crags. Alright, back the way we came. Back to the East Marsh. Yes. Let's keep on searching around, though. It's gotta be nearby, right? One would think.
That skill's not ready.
If If it's in another unmarked thing, so help me God, we will never find it, though. These are just more Eastmire warriors. Yeah, shoot at me if you want.
That skill's not ready.
These guys aren't too tough. Already killed their king. Completely by accident. Schwoops. Trying to think of anything else that stood out. I really liked the stats that were in it. It made sense to me once everyone that's watching helped explain it.
Can't do that.
And so I think I'm confident to give this another go eventually. And not be totally lost. Only partly. I assume a lot of these games just come from either repetition or... Will this also lead to Craig's Cracks? Yeah, it does. Damn you, Craig. Just like similar shooter games. If you're interested in like the third or first person shooter genre, a lot of those games you'll be able to transfer skills over. And then there's just small differences that you have to adjust to. I feel like it'd be the same with ARPGs. Platformers also, to a certain extent. I mean, repetition is just basically the key to practice anyways. Alright, well, Plague Hounds are very beast-like, so... Come on, go. Smash. There we go. But if I were a beast, where would I hide? I'm trying to... Anything here? No. Stop that. Okay, so both of this is Craig's Cracks. So East Marsh, somewhere in this big ol' unexplored area, we have ourselves a big ol' beast. The Fang of the Bone Hunter. That's what we're looking for. Finding him is another story, though. Alright, we've been here. We just went back to the cracks because we're dumb. Okay. Navigation. The one thing in this game, and any other game, that bugs me. Because I'm real bad at it. I'm so bad at it.
Can't do that yet.
I'm not sure how I make my way anywhere, honestly. I don't even have GPS. But as soon as you remove me from a road that seems remotely familiar, it's game over. I am as lost as like a 3-year-old child screaming for their mom at the mall. Muddy Note. Hello, Muddy Note. Good to see you. This one is just this guy thinking that these Grobles will not kill him, and they did. That's pretty simple. Pretty simple lore there. He did not. It did not go well for him. All right. Well, we can. I don't know. We can go down this way a little bit. Keep on looking for him. I assume he's going to be like a big plague hound, right? Bosses tend to be just, I'm you, but bigger versions of themselves. So, I'm assuming if we see plague hounds, we're in the right area, the right postal code. Well, who knows, because suddenly we've come across a bunch of these Eastmire warriors again. Hey, stop it. They're just some big old mosquitoes. Gross. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh, he's already dead. I thought he was going to be way more difficult to bring down, but he was kind of a pushover. Poor guy. Okay. Another dead boyo.
Can't do that yet.
Let's do deal. I can't believe that he would be so close to the entrance to the East Mire. I mean, maybe. Or it's just an unmarked cave again, and we're screwed, because I can't find unmarked caves at all. It does not go well.
That skill's not ready.
And plus side, we're almost level 44 now. So that's good. Okay, well he's not here, which means he's either in the crags and I've been lied to, which, you know, possible, or he's back the way we came. Which would also be kind of awkward, because we walked right past him then. I'm putting my bet on an unmarked cave, though. As soon as we explore this, we'll know. We have to actually go the correct direction, of which I will never do. Do. Mark stone sealed by
That's
eldritch forces. Okay. But why? That seems like it would be where the beast is. And how do I remove such eldritch forces? I do not know. Oh, almost broke it. Well, let's just keep on exploring for a bit. Might still find him. This looks maybe promising. Maybe not.
Do that yet.
Oh, hello, Walking Dead. Where the hell did you guys come from?
That skill's not ready.
Creepy. No, thank you. There's also this area over here, which might be more crags, but wouldn't Craig's crags go around this way? I don't know how that connects at all. Unless this area is super big, like way larger than the last area. Which I suppose is very possible. Ooh, this looks gloomy. Okay, I heard some noises. Hello? No? Just some regular plague hounds. Oh, nuts. Big old nuts. So, we have, let's see, we started here, that's where you get to East March. We explored all of this, we did not find a single thing. I'm either very unlucky, or it's somewhere else. Or, again, third option, I'm dumb. Which, again, I rate myself like an 8 out of 10 on the I'm dumb scale, so... Craig's Crags it is. At least for now. Unless we meet Craig himself. Maybe we can ask him. Sir. What's with all the crags? Don't know if we'd get an answer, but I would love to know.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, that connects here, that connects here. So right now we're just seeing Brobles, and no idea where this will lead us to, honestly. Ouroboros Journal, page 1. Now that is intriguing. click on that. Something powerful is coming from beyond. I've sensed its approach for some time now, but like a dream or some distant memory, the details were lost to me until now. I can feel it clawing its way through the veil, somewhere to the northeast of Burwich, no doubt drawn here by the maelstrom of otherworldly corruption. I dare say its nature eludes even me, but it's neither flesh nor spirit. I must discover what we are facing, and should the need arise, seal it away again. And he decided to do it alone. Well, Craig's just got a hell of a lot more interesting. Except for the fact that you won't tell me where the beast is, you son of some bitches. Oh well. Can't win them all. Let's get up to level 44 and get that Max Shaman. That delicious Max Shaman. Ooh, that star is good because... Oh. Okay, Craig's Crags, you say. And yet, here we are. This is not Craig. This is not... where you said it was gonna be. You said it'd be in the East March. Well, we found it. Life is good. And this needs a Chip Claw, which we have. Which levels us up. We get a cool Thirsting Maw. And we find out things about Uruk that we never knew about. Alright, let's go back to Anasteria. Finish that off like we promised. Whee! All the way back over here. Oh god, where were we? Port Icon. There we go. Cool. And Devotion Shrine. That's what, number 21 or 22 that we found? That's pretty good. Anyways. Pop, pop, pop. Maxed out that Shaman. And now we can do Stormcaller's Pact. Which gives us extra electrocute damage, cold damage, and extra frostburn, electrocute, and life is good. Oh, and the devotion also. Boop, boop, boop. Devotion. Oh, and physique, of course. Physique's the best. Devotion, gonna drop that right on this nice hammer. And oh, we got 2. We completed it, which means our next attack shall be the 40% lightning damage that we do. Thank you so much. Got 7 in the Tempest overall to finish. There you go. Somehow continue to go down in Black Legion reputation. I do not care. What do you need? Kovians had access to powerful divination magic, but the techniques became lost when their civilization succumbed to the Necromancer's curse. Tomb Cold. Tome, known as the Archive of Fates Untold, is in possession of an Arcovian named the Shade of Elnadrin. We must enter the Steppes Torment of the Broken Hills, cross the ancient gates, and banish Elnadrin. Okay. That's where I'm going to end it for today, though. I don't know exactly what we'll be doing Monday. We might start the DLC here. We might be doing something else. I know on Saturday we'll be streaming through the rest of Cadence Hyrule, so look forward to that if you want. Otherwise, we hope to do more Grim Dawn in the future. I don't know if it'll be Monday. If you're just watching for Grim Dawn, we'll be back eventually with the DLC, and I always appreciate anyone watching anytime. So, if you liked it, leave a follow, or just come back. We stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then sometimes other days when we get stuff we want to play. Or I lose track of time. Either or. Anyways, I hope you have an excellent weekend if I don't see you this Saturday.